No secret, businesses across the U.S. have been devastated by the pandemic, many of them. But tonight, we want to talk with the CEO of a business that has actually thrived in the past year. Dean Wegner, founder and CEO of Authentically American. It's an apparel company that prides itself on high-quality products made 100% in the U.S. So let's start with what's unique about your business.
So, Joe, you hit it right there. What's first and foremost unique about us is American made, but that's not where it starts. We are a consumer brand and we need to deliver an amazing product experience, but that American made is what stands out. And to give you a historical context, when I graduated from West Point in '93, over 50% of the apparel in the U.S. was made in the U.S. And today, Joe, it's less than 3%.
Wow.
And that's all that's made here.
Oh, so tell us about your most popular items.
So we have a broad range of apparel. So we have polos, we have t-shirts, we have jackets, we have socks, we have everything that's produced in 12 U.S. states. But if you would allow me, Joe, I'd love to do a kindergarten style show and tell type demo because it starts with amazing products. So my being a West Point graduate, this is a shirt that I love. And I wish, Joe, you were here in person because you could be able to see, not only feel and touch it and feel how incredibly soft it is. And that's by design. In the print, we only use a soft hand water-based ink because on a hot summer day, a lot of the t-shirts in people's closets will stick to your chest. They have that heavy ink, and that's not our shirts. They're incredibly soft. And if you know anything about West Point, Joe, it's all about go Army, beat Navy. And this is our sweat activated innovation. So when you sweat, Joe.
Oh, yeah? Oh, look at that. Wow.
Here's what happens. Beat Navy appears.
That's
and Joe,
fantastic.
here's what happens. Here's what happens, Joe. People say, Dean, forget where it's made. I don't care. The shirt is just amazing. It's incredibly soft. The print's soft. And then, wow, this technology. And here's what happens, Joe. They look at the tag and say, American made? There's nothing in my closet American made. And then they go to our website, authenticallyamerican.us. They have a chance to learn our brand story, the ethos behind our brand. That's when we have an opportunity to really capture their hearts, fall in love with the product, and really be their favorite brand.
What is the Go Navy shirt? What happens when you spray water on the Go Navy shirt?
Joe, that's a sensitive subject. A lot of my West Point classmates are not happy with me, but we don't discriminate. So it says Go Navy. I won't fill in the rest of the blank.
I may have to buy that Go Navy shirt just to see what happens when it gets wet.
Oh, Joe, you're going to get me in a lot of trouble here.
All right, so how were you able to survive? I know you did through the pandemic, but it's interesting to me because that wasn't, I don't imagine shopping for shirts and apparel was high on anyone's list when they were locked down.
Well, Joe, I will tell you first and foremost, when the pandemic hit and there were shutdowns, it was like, are we even going to survive? Because we're a bootstrap startup that's a little over 3 years old. And my concern was, are all our factories going to be shut down? And we have factories in 12 U.S. states. This just reinforced to me, Joe, my belief in the American worker, because a lot of the factories were operating at reduced capacity, but they stepped up in a big, big way because our business didn't grow as fast as we wanted last year, but we still grew 50% in the middle of a pandemic. And they still continue to produce amazing American product like this t-shirt. We have amazing American-made socks that we produce in North Carolina. So the American worker, the backbone of our country, is just amazing.
What are the challenges with producing in the U.S. and why don't more companies do it?
You know, it is really driven down on cost. So if you think of that 50% down to 3%, that's because to produce in America is still here and China's here. But what we've found over the last number of years is that that price gap continues to narrow, and we operate very lean, very efficiently, Joe. But we're to the point that we can provide you and every American consumer out there a high-quality American-made product that's competitively priced.
How about other industries? You say that it's down to just 3% in the apparel industry. Overall in the country, do you know how many are now based and produced in the U.S.?
Joe, I can't speak specifically and cite data for different industries, but it was mid-1970s was the last time that we had a U.S. trade surplus. Ever since then, it's just been a precipitous decline. And I think of all things, global pandemic awoken us as a country to our reliance on overseas manufacturing. And I think that is going to change. The silver lining for us is now more than ever, Americans are actively seeking American-made products. Our tagline, Joe, is where's yours made? We want people to say, well, hadn't even thought about it. And then they look at their tag and they see made in China, they see made in Bangladesh, and then they start actively seeking American-made solutions, not just in
Right.
apparel, but every category.
Well, I'm sure those will be very hot at West Point, those shirts, and others as well. Authentically American. He's the founder, Dean Wegner. Dean, good to see you.
Great to be here, Joe. Thank you very much.
You bet.